The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Forever, live in the moment. How can love be promising if promises are broken? They say some rules have exceptions, and you were my favorite. Time is of the essence, yet ours became outdated. I've been thinking of you lately, thinking of you faintly. How all of your certainty transpired into maybes. I've been thinking about love, we think we have it figured out. Funny how you have to lose it just to know what it's about. This song's for you. And everything I am, I owe it all to you. And everything I'm not, I owe it all to you. Everything is all for you.
I've been thinking about you lately, wondering if maybe we can get in touch. If it's not too much, well maybe it is. I've been thinking about you lately, wondering if maybe we can get in touch. If it's not too much, well maybe it is.
If you looked me in the eyes, would you even see me? Or would you see yourself? Would that scare you half to death? Do you wonder how I'm doing? Think about my health. I wonder about yours and all the cards that you've been dealt. I've been thinking of you lately, thinking of you faintly.
Yo, what's good? It's your girl, Chelly Chelle, in the building. You already know this is my favorite day of the week because of this show. I don't fuck with Monday, Tuesday, no humping for me on Wednesday, because all I care about is Thursday and y'all. And every week, we have a different guest from the community, and I love that. And this guest has been here before, and is one of my favorite people in the whole community. They're a fixture. They are a unicorn. They are indescribable. Please welcome to the show, Ironic. Isn't it ironic?
Hey, thanks for having me, boo.
Man, thank you for coming.
Anything for you. Anything.
Come on. Chevron with the gassing me up here.
I'm just saying, man.
Nah, how you feeling? How was your week?
Feeling pretty good. I had a huge exam today, so I was going through my calendar, and I was like, we gonna figure it out. I was prepared to Zoom and get to LA, Zoom in my car for my exam just so I could not be late for this.
Wow.
Didn't have to do it. Figured it out. But yeah, it was a stressful day, but I'm glad I'm here now.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. And you're still in school, so what are you going to school for right now?
I'm getting my MSW, so social work.
Oh, that's some new letters. I only know PhD. This nigga super smart. You said MSW?
Not quite.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's before the PhD. It's master's.
Okay,
yeah.
Shit. I was like, what level is that?
It's
That's
shit.
what's up.
It's shitty. It's hard.
Yeah. So you said you was getting it in what?
In social work.
Social work.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you want to do with that?
Now you just flex. Nothing. I don't want to do nothing.
Right? Like, what do you do with degrees?
What don't you do, bitch?
What do you do? Yeah, you just flex on niggas.
Flex. Yeah, it's cool though. I like learning. So
that's what's up.
It's good.
Yeah, me too. I stayed in community college for 10 years.
Hey.
I had a great time. I was really, really smart.
You was fucking all the hoes.
Moving on. Was not. What else did you do this week?
I took a leave of work.
That's what's up.
I took a leave of absence from my job to stay home with my son.
Yeah.
Because the whole COVID thing got the kids having to stay at home, social distancing, learning, all that.
Yeah.
And I don't know very many kids that are able to, especially boys, that are able, anybody though, to function looking at a computer from 8 to 2 years.
It's not working out for anybody across the board. This online, this Zoom school.
It's not good.
It's not good. It's not working.
Nah, it's not conducive.
It's not right. And happy belated birthday to your son.
I appreciate that. We had a good time.
Oh man, what'd y'all do?
So we went and rented out this arcade, but it was like this next level fucking
You're
arcade.
a dope ass mom for that.
Man.
Yo,
This shit was lit.
Was
Like,
it
you gotta go look at some of my I'm gonna send you some pictures. Like it's 2 stories. Damn. They had like Fortnite and Xbox and like all the consoles upstairs, and then like all the old school games, like everyone you can think of. Damn. Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Pac-Man,
Damn.
everything. It was lit. It was a good time, yeah.
Yeah. Who had better time, him or you?
Shit, I don't know. I don't know. It was a close call.
He's amazing. He's like your twin too. It's like y'all are like the same people.
I feel that way.
Like yeah, like it's so beautiful. I love him so much.
Appreciate that.
That's what's up. I do have a surprise for you.
Okay.
I know y'all see my skin glow. I mean, this is not for me, but I'm just saying I know y'all see the skin glowing and popping. And this is holistically due to my changing products. To Ashley Wright, Miss Rightway product, Affirm Beauty Care.
Nice.
Bomb. I am so.
I've been seeing the stories and the testimonies.
Listen, this is the for real. Ashley that's one of my closest friends, but I'm not no gas. This is the best product, handmade on the market, and I mean she's handmaking every single ounce of this.
I believe it.
Every bit of it, she's putting her blood, sweat, and love, tears into it. I helped put some batches together. It's real labor. She's putting this together, and it come through. You feel me?
The proof's in the pudding, right there.
You feel me?
Shit.
So what I did was I had bought a couple, and I was going to give it away, but I wanted you to have it because I think you're such a beautiful person inside and out. And I want to keep that glow going. So you're getting a Affirm Beauty Care basket.
Thank you.
With the cleanser, the toner, and the moisturizer.
I'm going to have to do a whole thing, Ashley.
Yo.
A whole review.
Do the whole video, yes. Because it's lit. The cleanser is so amazing. I'm starting to use it. I'm almost out. I've used it on everything. I almost washed my car with it.
Wow.
It's just, it's so refreshing. And then the toner is like, I was trying to tell somebody about this commercial. You remember the commercial? The York peppermint patty?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then the lady was like, when I bite into it, I feel like I'm right now. That's what the toner feels like.
I like that.
That's what the toner feels like.
I want that feeling.
So I'm going to have Ashley send you a basket.
Okay.
Because we had a comment on one of our pictures, and one of the guests remembered you on the show last time, which is around this time last year.
Has it been that long?
It's been that long. It was like last year.
Damn.
And you brought me the Flint, Michigan t-shirt. I think it was like Christmas. And
I think you're right. Right before Christmas.
Yep. And you brought me and I was like, oh, it was like a Christmas. You know what I mean? Like I haven't unwrapped many Christmas gifts because growing up as a Jehovah's Witness. So that was
right.
That was so lit for me. And then for them to remember that, I was like, yo, I'm getting Ironic something.
Oh my God.
So Ashley, send Ironic a package.
I'll come pick it up, Ash. You down the street.
Oh, bam. Even better. Go pick it up from Ashley.
I'm trying to get that
Shelly
glow.
That Ashley glow. that Affirm glow.
You know that ether, that Affirm ether.
That Affirm, yo.
Make your soul glow.
Get it together, y'all. And Ashley gonna be on the show, next week, or the week after that. So y'all look out for that.
That's dope. I love Ashley.
I've missed you though.
I've missed you.
I've missed like the whole. What do you miss the most? Like with what's going on with COVID, the social distancing.
I've kind of been a recluse anyway. So to be honest with you, when I go out, like it's random,
right?
And then I'll hit up the homies and be like, I'm about to shoot out. And they down or they not. Right. And they already know when Raw goes out, it's going to be a night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't really go out like that.
Yeah.
With my son and school and work and art, it's just like my go out is like going to the beach,
right.
going hiking.
Right.
As far as socializing, I miss being able to just go grab something to eat.
Yeah.
I don't care for I understand it, but the mask thing, it sounds like such a first world problem to even say it, and I feel bad, but it's like it's a nuisance to wear a mask while some people are fucking dying in famine and war, you know.
Right.
We're so privileged still, but it sucks.
Right.
You know, it's trash.
Yeah, the mask sucks, man. But it has me on breath watch a lot more than before.
That's a fact.
I don't think my breath was stinking before, but now I for sure I am let known when it is.
I've been offended by myself a couple of times.
Yo, I do Instacart. I must have put on the mask one day and snatched it off my face. Like, yo, what the fuck? Who shit in this mask? Somebody shit in my mask. Like, what the fuck? I had to grab another one. I was like, yo, what the hell is going on around here?
What the fuck is this shit?
Wash your mask. If you're using fabric masks, wash your fucking mask.
Or yeah, get new.
Recycle out. Like, yeah, don't be on the same mask. Like, I mean, that's out.
Yeah, that's real shit.
Anyway, life. I'm either way though. Like, I'm either way with it. I do miss going out. I miss going out and having fun with everybody and meeting the community and having those conversations that you just like face to face, you know.
Because we didn't get a summer for real.
We didn't get one. We got a no, we didn't. No, we didn't. No.
We got a spring break ish.
Mm.
But then what's the summer? I mean, LA is all summer.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. Like that's why I kind of was like,
Right.
when is summer over?
Right. So it's about to be over, right?
I don't know.
Next month.
We
month.
always 72 out here, so I don't.
That's why we here. It's lit.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's talk about some of your old projects. Let's do a catch up real quick because for those of my new followers and people who don't know Ironic, which I doubt it, but just in case we're gonna do a run tech, we did your single "You" as the opening from your project Black Girls on Skateboards.
Yeah.
Which was probably one of my favorite projects.
That's a keepsake for me. That was just an authentic love project.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that too.
I felt, that was like one of my favorite projects. What inspired that project for you?
Just coming from being in a band for, a few years and trying to find my own sound, but not wanting to subscribe to anybody else's. And it's difficult because you come in the industry and I know a lot of people. I've worked with people and whatnot, and it's like you can get lost in the sauce if you allow, But like we were talking about earlier, there's a certain level of shit that I'm just not willing to conform to. I'm just not corny like that. I might be corny in my own way. You know what I'm saying? But certain shit, I just can't get jiggy with that shit. I don't certain shit. I'll be embarrassed if my son saw me.
Right.
And it's almost I'm not gonna do that for money. Right. I'm not gonna do that for fame.
Right.
I'm gonna make music that I want to make. Right. And that was probably my mental space when I made Black Girls on Skateboards.
Yeah. The song "You" that we played, like I was telling you in the parking lot, is probably very close to my heart because I was saying you never have that break up with your mom song, R&B, and you hit those notes with that. I knew when I first heard it, I was like, this is not about, we talked about it, this ain't about no bitches.
Right.
This is about something deeper than that. And then when you said it was about your mom, I was like, wow, that's crazy. And I just kept listening to it over and over again. And it's my go-to for that emotional turmoil that I have with my mom as well.
Wow.
So thank you for that song, though.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I can honestly say you are the first and only person to know that song was not about a past relationship. Yeah. I think you were just maybe it called you or you listened deeper, but everybody else just automatically assumes it's a past lover.
Nah, it was certain things in there that you don't. I feel like the love is deeper than you could. It's something that you have to share with your mom. A parent. It's a different type of love, and I heard it in the song, and it made me feel. I don't know, it made me feel seen for a minute,
Yeah.
To hear those emotions on a song, from somebody else that was going through that.
Super vulnerable.
Yeah, super vulnerable. I've cried many times to this song.
Same.
I've listened to the song and like my mom, she just came, okay, backstory real quick. Run through this trauma real quick. Mom's been gone absentee about 18 years. I was kicked out of my religion when I was 17 as a Jehovah's Witness. Homelessness, had to kind of figure it out, right? So recently my mom just came back into my life and, well, not really, but she came to let me know that she was dying, and that it's like a super autoimmune system. Her body is overreacting to things, and it's killing healthy cells. Like her skin is black, her hair is falling out. So she came back and she told me this, and right, I immediately listened to your song, like especially the health part. Right, I've been thinking about your health and how you doing. I had been thinking about her a lot, dreaming about her actually, and she came back, and it was crazy because your song really is like it keeps helping me through different stages of this issue with my mom. You feel me? Like it keeps on like just like building me up. And so this time it was there to let me know that, I didn't have to do this with her. Like I didn't have to do this. Like I can still love you and I don't have to participate in this with you. And that song gave me the strength to be like, you know what? I'm gonna bow out. And I'm not a bad person, but I don't have it. I'm being honest with you. I don't have it.
Right.
This is detrimental.
Right.
To me.
Right.
I can't do it.
Damn, somebody's got to put you first.
Right. So, again, thank you for that song because it was that strength from the song that I was able to, just feel normal.
Thank you. Wow, I'm humbled. I'm completely humbled. And... wow, that's a really intimate thing to share. I appreciate you.
No, I mean, it's just us,
Just fuck y'all. And we gotta go to the bar. Shit,
it's just us. So, how does that song make you feel? Like, where were you in your mindset with your mom when you wrote that? If you don't mind sharing.
Yeah, so quick backstory for me. I was adopted. I actually never met my biological mom or my father up until recently. My brother and I found each other about 15 years ago. We were raised in the same city in different homes. Never and didn't even whatever. It was crazy, and we're really close now. And that whole scenario, that anecdote, kind of sparked something in me. Like, I know there's more of us out here. What if there'd be other relationships like me and him have? And he's like my best friend now, And so I looked, and I found everything. I found everybody. My story is crazy. My father and my mother, they were not the best of citizens, and they ran a ring, and they did their own thing.
Okay.
And, they lived a fast life and super fast. Had a lot of children. And my biological father actually just passed.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Last week, and it's the fact of trying to get closure from a situation that you're not going to get closure from.
Yeah.
And to not have expectations of people that just kind of can't get it right.
Man.
And to know that it's not your fault, and you don't owe nobody nothing, and there's no reverse parent thing supposed to be going on.
Yeah.
That is kind of where and I, what I did, and I'll say this candidly, one of his daughters, she told me, and she called me and said, Dad died. So, well, that's not my dad. I don't know him like Dad.
Right.
My dad's Michigan.
Right.
And so I said, I didn't know how to feel, because I was like, how do I feel? Okay, let me be real with myself.
Yeah.
Am I hurt? Am I distraught? Am I guilty? What I feel? I didn't meet him that I could have. I was like, nah, I'm okay. And matter of fact, I sent her, a little financial contribution to the funeral. Yeah. Just out of love for her.
Right.
And we're just like, you know what? This is more than my part.
Yeah.
This is more than my part.
Right, right.
And so it's with my biological mother, same thing. Her story's a little bit different. She's deported in Mexico. And her life isn't is probably as great as she would like it to be.
Right.
And I'm great.
Right.
My life is, I have a mom and a dad
that
chose me, and so when I was in that mind frame, it was just kind of searching. Every kid searches for identity.
Yeah.
Everybody searches. You do have that inner child that wants that closure. Like, why did you give me up? Where are you?
Yeah.
Are you alive? Do I look like you? Why do you, what was it? And all these questions I had in my mind, I'm like, well, I probably will never, ever get to see you. So I'm going to put it in song.
Wow.
And that's where that kind of came from.
I feel all of that in that song. Make sure y'all, if y'all have not downloaded it, it's on iTunes. You can go to the website on Ironic's IG page.
I encourage you guys to check out Bandcamp.
Yeah.
You can go to Bandcamp. You can literally name your price for any of my music. If you want to put 0, you can put 0. But the psychology is when you ask people to put whatever they want, more often than not, they give more.
Yeah.
And that's why this project is so good, because people were really being generous.
Yeah.
And iTunes is cool, but Bandcamp, you know, so
Check it out.
Bandcamp
Support for
Ironic.
real. Yeah, no, get
Appreciate
that.
it.
Get that. And in the meantime, also a project, not in the meantime, but also a project. One of your EPs. This project was so full of light and vibrancy. Like, where were you at when you did this project? I mean, the visuals, like everything is just so out of this world for In the Meantime.
You know what? To be honest with you, I record a lot. I have so many songs. And sometimes I'm just like, where does this go?
Right.
Because I'm just such a B-side artist. I just, wherever I'm feeling or whatever, I'm just going to record. I'm going to the studio and lock myself in. Every year on my birthday, I go to the studio and lock myself in for hours, usually by myself. And I'm just like, just love to record. Right. So for this one, I'm happy as fuck. Happy as fuck, high, happy, lit, everything going good. Yo.
In the meantime, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Also, how's your nonprofit, Flint?
So
Flint,
we've raised about $4,500.
Congratulations.
Which is cool. It's amazing. We're still always taking donations. So Flint still doesn't have clean water. I got a friend back.
So, like, how many years is that?
It's like cool, like 10, almost 10.
Wow.
I got homies right now in Flint who are still drinking bottled water and are still taking baths with bottled water and shot. Like, it's real. I mean, you go to Flint, Michigan, and go look. Don't listen to shit on the news or whatever. Like, you go in there, you see the boarded up houses. You go on Zillow.com and see the houses for $2,000, selling for $800, $1,000 for land and whatnot. Like, it's crazy. It's wild. Go check it out. You can get you like a 5-bedroom, 3-bath house for like
But you can't take a shower in it.
Basically.
But you can't wash no dishes.
Basically. You buy it just to hold it, sit on
And
it,
then
let somebody buy
wait.
you out.
Wow.
In 10 years when all the white people come in and clear out.
I'm just like, and I've seen like celebrities like donate to Flint and like do, but what does it take for something to really like change to really happen in a situation like this?
To fix the piping, the infrastructure, just to fix the piping. I mean, they fucked up by changing the water source into the Flint River. Like the whole shit fucked up because GM was getting corroded parts and they realized the water was bad. So GM decided to go and have a separate situation, get their own water. And so the city, they just switched them off to the fucking Flint River. That don't even sound right, the Flint River.
Because y'all know where the LA River is?
Flint.
Right. Like, I would be alarmed with LA River. And when somebody said Flint River, I was like,
whose water isn't
That can't
healthy
be.
enough for GM motor parts.
Right.
So why would it be sustainable for people?
motor parts.
Motor parts. They said, we can't use this water. This shit's filthy. How dare you?
We can't use this on the cars.
This is the audacity. Give it to the niggas in Flint, though.
Wow.
They don't give a fuck. Yeah. So change the piping. Complete new infrastructure. A complete new infrastructure piping because the lead has come from the corrosion of the pipes.
10 years later, and nobody. We
Come
could have
on,
did like
man.
one pipe a week.
Come on, man.
We could have did like one pipe a week and been done by now.
Come on. It's a travesty. But what do? You just, on a community level, you do your part. And that's all we're trying to do. I feel like everybody just does their little part. You know, and we might not be able to change the whole, but shit'll be better than what it was, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yes.
It's like, damn, fuck it.
I know. Like, sometimes I just be like, I don't know. Burn it all down. Like, just.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to
Like,
Costa Rica.
sometimes I just be like, burn it all down. Let's just burn it all down.
Fuck everybody.
Right. I'm looking at these pins here. These pins is popping. Like, I like people who be wearing the pins and shit. So I know that's you right there.
Yes.
On this side.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's you.
Right here.
And then,
Got some little,
we got an Afro Punk. We got No Hate, Santa Monica.
little pens.
We got
It's
Friday.
cute. It's actually my girlfriend's jacket.
Oh.
She wanted me to borrow some steves for your show.
Oh, she got some nice little. You know what
Whoa.
I mean? Oh, that's good. You gotta love life doing.
You good.
Beautiful.
It's
Congratulations.
beautiful. It's nice to like have one person that you are only being with, and vice versa.
Right, and like that.
And it's like, it's not any games.
No.
You know, I'm too old. I'm not a spring chicken.
You're still a spring chicken. You're still a spring chicken. Like late spring chicken.
I'm like
You
autumn equinox. Like, you know, it's nice to be. I mean, you know, it was fun. I've had fun in my life. I've had a lot of fun.
You had a lot of fun.
I've had a lot.
a shit ton of fun.
Exhilarating.
Ooh, okay.
But it's cool to like grow up a little bit.
Yeah.
And like, I mean,
Absolutely.
I got a whole 12-year-old.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm getting there. Yeah, it sounds right. Like growing up, that sounds like the right thing to do.
no, you ain't got kids to be an adult for. Shit,
I
what
don't.
you gotta
And that's-
grow up for?
Yo, that makes it so hard. I'd be like, yo, it's just me.
Exactly. What you gotta grow up for?
Turn the fuck up.
Lit.
Okay.
Every day's Saturday.
So I don't have to grow. I just want to make sure everybody.
Absolutely not. I think it's a spectrum. I think you grew up when the fuck you want to, but if you got kids, the emphasis
have
of
to.
growing up, it should come because
have
it's
to.
not your life no more. It's his life, their life.
yeah,
You know.
yeah.
So yeah.
So let's talk about motherhood a little bit. Let's
do it.
He's 12,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
A 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah. He wears a size 10 and a half shoe in men's.
Me too. What kind of shoes he got on?
He be lit. Your uncle be spoiling him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but he's growing like that. He's gonna be huge.
No, that's amazing.
Yeah.
What are your hopes for him? Like what's your you know your when you think about him having a healthy life and happiness because of you, right? The things that you add into him. What do you want to give him?
Well, see, I think when you become a parent, like you have all these hopes for your kids.
Right.
You know, a lot of people vicariously live through their kids because they didn't do what they wanted to do. And I don't want to be like that for him. I talk to him very, very open. Look, our relationship is super cool. Like I kick it with him almost as if he was an adult. You know, there's no baby talk. Like and I believe we're going to school for social psychology. I was educated in the different things that people probably don't know. Like we had the sex talk when he was literally like 5, 6 years old. And then we have it again at 7 and 8. Then have it again at 9 and 10. Then by the time puberty happens, it's like, Mom, my balls drop, look. And I'm like, ew, nigga, get out of my face. Because it's such a cool...
Right, it's such a right.
It's not weird.
Right.
There's no construct of what's right and what's wrong. Even I'll say like, you know, one day you might, get a girlfriend or a boyfriend. I'll just say like that, you know? And I'll let him be like, whatever.
Right,
you know?
right.
He'd be like,
like,
I'm like, what's wrong with that? I throw it out there like it's normal. Like
Right,
it's
right.
okay. So that way you don't think it's any sort of way and have any judgment to somebody else. I just want him to be happy and I want him to find out what he's passionate about and to like fall in love with it. Just figure out what you're passionate about and just work hard at it. You know, that's it.
Is he gonna be a singer?
I know.
No,
He hates pictures.
He
does not like me posting, and that's why you don't see a lot of.
He's incredibly handsome.
I appreciate it.
Like I don't understand.
Oh,
like,
he'd be blushing right now.
He's so amazing. Like his vibe, his spirit, his swag, his everything. He's dope. And those videos you just posted of him when he was a kid, like yo,
It's so fun.
I was like, yo, this being a parent, I can see the beauty in it.
Oh man,
I can see the beauty.
it's cool. I don't want no more though.
No?
Nah, I'm done. I got a cat.
Yeah, no hair.
No hair.
What made you get the hairless cat?
I like the breed.
Okay.
Yeah, they're cool.
What is it about the breed that you like?
They're like dogs.
They're
They act
smart?
like dogs. No, they're just like very loyal. They're not like sinister cats. You know, cats just come out.
No, like the evil.
No, like he's a kitten still, so he's rambunctious or whatever. But
He's
like,
a kitten still.
he's still a
That
kitten.
big ass cat.
I'm not as big as you think.
Oh.
He's a kitten. But he loves to cuddle because he's cold.
Yeah.
He literally like does fetch. Like I have a leash for him. Walk him outside. Like he's
Wow.
Yeah, he's the shit.
I used to want one after what was that? Austin Powers. Yeah. I used to want one after that.
Mr. Bigglesworth.
Yeah, just the struggle like that. That's what's up. You don't want any more kids?
Not in this current day. This shit's. We only got about 25 more years of sustainable air left. What the fuck I'm gonna do with a kid? I'm trying to go be on somebody's beach.
You gotta go under. I'm trying to find the underground houses.
You know what I'm saying? We need to build some shit.
Yeah, who living underground on the low? Let me know.
We need to build some bomb shelter to make a whole community.
Right. We're gonna take a break. Let me see. What'd you say, Ashley? Even though it's a sphinx and for protection in African people. I don't know what that was about. But we're gonna take a break. We're gonna come right back with Ironic and get into some interesting questions. I'll be right back.
They say nothing lasts forever. Live in the moment. How can love be promising if promises are broken? They say some rules have exceptions, and you were my favorite. Time is of the essence, yet ours became outdated. I've been thinking of you lately, thinking of you faintly. How all of your certainty transpired into maybes. I've been thinking about love. We think we have it figured out. Funny how you have to lose it just to know what it's about. This song's for you. And everything I am, I owe it all to you. And everything I'm not, I owe it all to you. Everything is all for you.
I've been thinking about you lately, wondering if maybe we can get in touch. If it's not too much, or maybe it is. I've been thinking about you lately, wondering if maybe we can get in touch. If it's not too much, or maybe it is.
If you looked me in the eyes, would you even see me? Or would you see yourself? Would that scare you half to death? Do you wonder how I'm doing? Think about my health. I wonder about yours and all the cards that you've been dealt. I've been thinking of you lately, thinking of you faintly. How all of your certainty transpired into maybes. I've been thinking about love. We think we have it figured out. Funny how you have to lose it just to know what it's about. This song's for you. And everything I am, I owe it all to you. And everything I'm not, I owe it all to you. Everything is all for you.
Yo, welcome back. I like those things in my glasses. It reminds me of like the Mace video with Puff Daddy. Remember that shit? Yeah, that shit, exactly.
Yeah.
I swear you are like one of the best musicians. Like you have one of the best musical ears that I've like. You can hear a beat and know what song that is.
Facts.
You'll know like any. I wish I had like a little DJ here so we could like.
Yeah, one day we'll have to do that. I tell people all the time for whatever reason, and you know what I think it is?
What?
I think it was because I wasn't allowed to really listen to hip hop music growing up.
Me either.
So gospel, all you could do is listen to the instrumentation,
Right?
Because the words weren't. It wasn't like no turn up,
Right.
It was gospel.
So train your ear.
So your ears automatically, and then I played instruments growing up, so just knowing instrumentation and kind of gravitating towards sounds versus lyrics.
Yeah. No, you're wonderful. I've jumped on a couple of your lives, and you turned up. Like you'll have like songs going, and you're like just like, or like you'll be on somebody else's live, and they'll be playing a song, and you could name that song, or like, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. What I want to ask you something about you made a big transformation recently,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You had top surgery.
Yeah.
And you just took the nipples all the way off.
Yeah, I didn't. It was like a BOGO thing, so I give them both, and then I get a percentage
BOGO
off.
for the nipples.
BOGO for the titties.
And it's funny because right before that, you was like fighting Instagram. What was the nipple?
Saying free the nip,
Free the nip,
and
right?
I had to let them go.
And you was like, I was like, yo, you like, hold on, you freed them the fuck off you.
Yo, that's funny. I should have because I wondered if I would have took my nipples and put them back on or if I would have had my nipples attached, if they would have let me be topless on Instagram. Now I can be topless and they don't censor me.
There's no problem.
Because I don't have no nipples, I guess. I'm not sure.
That's interesting.
It's very slippery.
So if you have nipples, then it's no for Instagram.
If you have nipples and they look like breasts, then, because you got to be careful of your verb. If they look like breasts and you have nipples, then they're probably going to whatever them out. But I've seen a lot of trans men and men with nipples, and they've been okay. They haven't been censored. But don't be a feminine, cisgendered, or feminine female with titties and showing your nipples. They're more than likely going to censor you.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was the thought process behind just taking your nipples off?
The funny thing is, it really wasn't like this long.
You didn't even think about it.
The nipples or the top surgery?
No, not the top surgery. The nipples.
Oh, the nipples.
Yeah, the top surgery is like whatever. Like it's not dismissive, but it's like I can like
you get it.
I want top surgery
Because a lot. You know what? The conversation piece of a lot of masculine identified women wanting a top surgery, I don't think is talked about a lot.
It's not.
Because when you see a female getting top surgery, or like somebody you identify as a female getting top surgery, you automatically assume it's going to be trans or something of non-binary on that spectrum. But there are a lot, and I know because they're in my inbox, telling me, asking me questions, like crying, and it was beautiful just to be able to like, because I didn't have that for real. I had one person that I went to ask questions, and Danny helped me a lot. He's also my tattoo artist.
Okay,
dope guy.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, but the conversation's not.
It's not, because it's really when you're trying to like get comfortable within yourself, right? And you want to be the most comfortable. A lot of times, if you're like masculine presenting, titties ain't where it's at.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You don't want you want that flat chest on your t-shirt. You want to be able to jump.
Facts.
Without.
You want a boob sweat.
Yeah, well, I don't have that. But yeah, you don't want boob sweat. You don't want.
That's the thing. I still perspire. I ain't got no titties no more. It still be trying.
It's just it's
a hormonal. These
motherfuckers. So, like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it is a thing. Like, people want top surgery. Like, what's the point? I used to have a joke about it. Like, it's like my mom would say, I never wanted titties either. When they started growing in, I was pissed off about it. Like, yo, how can we stop this? Because I'm trying to be a basketball player. Right. I'm trying to dunk. I can't dunk with these motherfuckers.
No way.
They're in the way. But I had a joke about having titties because it was for breastfeeding. It's like having a gas can because you want a car. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like who wants to do that? Like, I'm not gonna have kids, so you can take.
For what? That's how I felt too. I was like, well, I already breastfed.
Right.
I did it. I used my nipples for what they were designed for.
Right.
So what do I need them for? They're a construct if you think about it. What do you
All
need?
right, explain that to me. Explain nipples being a construct.
Well, I use them to nourish my child, like any other animal does. Mm-hmm. What else are they there for? Because anything else is going to be opinion. Oh, for sex play. Oh, to accessorize. Oh, for your man or for you. That's all like sexual. So what else are your nipples there for if it's not to nourish your child? Aesthetic? That's slippery slope, because who's to tell me what looks good and what doesn't? So what do you need them for? There's no purpose anymore. And I'm not going to have any more children. And I used them for what I was going to when I did. So what do I need them? I'm going to take my breasts off. Why would I keep nipples? And then the complication of reattaching them, possibly, and then not getting, sensation back or mite and the healing and all that. That was just like too much. I was nervous. I'm like, you know what? What if you guys take them off and then you put them back on? And so many people that I've seen experience that they weren't in the right place that they want them to be. How pissed off I went through this entire surgery.
Yeah, I'd be pissed off if my nipples is out of whack.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for what?
Yeah, that'd piss me off too.
And it's just an extra step. I was like, I don't need them.
So they take your nip. They have to take them off to take off everything.
Well, yeah. I mean, I would imagine it.
How does the top surgery work?
So it depends on your chest size. There's like 4 different options, and if you have really, really small boobs, they can actually just go through the nipple, take the nipple off, and
No, not that one.
take the nipple off, and then pull out the fat through the nipple and put the nipple back on. That's like, I mean, you gotta be like double A. Like, even me, I was like a 34B, and they had to do 2 incisions here, all the way up here all the way up here. It's a huge surgery.
Wow.
It's liposuction. So after they take out, then it's plastic surgery.
Wow.
It's cosmetic after that point.
Right.
And so then, you tell them kind of what you want your chest to look like, and she does her work. And then the healing process is a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, can't.
I know all the stuff you do with your chest. You don't even know until
Your chest, your back, your neck,
your
neck
core,
and
your
back,
stomach,
nigga,
everything is connected.
Your ass, like you never realize how much hitting a little bump in the road feels.
Like, oh shit, nah, nigga.
God.
I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk, nigga. Ouch. Damn. Well, I'm glad you recovered.
Yeah.
And you look so free. Like, I see you on the beach with you. I'm just so like, it's, yeah, look, here we go. I'm so inspired by that. Like,
I'm living life,
you out here
man.
just like, I mean, really?
I made that decision in the course. Listen, let me tell you this shit. I went for my consultation. It's a whole, procedure you gotta go. But the last step was to go to the consultation, and that's when you meet the doctor. And my doctor was through Kaiser, and we were just talking about everything. And she said, "Okay, well, if you have any questions, I'm not open until January." That's like 6 months later. I said, "Okay, cool." Okay.
Yeah, you
Okay.
Come back.
And we back. And so she was like, 6 months, December, January-ish, my schedule. I said, okay, this was like what? The fall.
Right.
September.
Right.
No, not even. I get a call when I'm leaving the doctor's office. Leaving. And say, hey, we had a cancellation, and we can get you in on Friday. And I said,
This Friday?
like 3 days from now?
Right.
And she, do you want it? And I'm on the phone. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And I hung up the phone, and I'm just like, whoa, what did I just?
Yeah.
Okay. Guess we getting our titties chopped off on Friday. Shit.
Fuck it.
Stranger things have happened. And yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And now you
and then
just no titty, no nip, just,
yeah.
you just, I'm just like, the courage it must take to do something like that.
People say that a lot, and I don't get it, to be honest with you. Like, because I don't feel courageous from doing it.
You don't feel courageous for just taking your your titties off and then telling them to keep the nipples? You don't feel like a boss for doing this shit? Like, not keep them. I don't even need nipples. I don't even need nipples. Like,
I did kind of want to see what they look like, but they won't show you nothing.
They won't show you.
They don't show you nothing. They sell the shit. They
about to say,
probably sold my nipples to somebody. Who got my fucking nipples? I got a birthmark. Yeah. Like, if I see my nipples on any of you niggas, I'm going in your shit.
I'm so bad. I'm so dead. Like, what if you dated somebody? You'd be like, hey,
this is my fucking nipples?
Those my nipples.
Bitch, these are mine.
Bitch.
Bought these.
I just bought these nipples. What you talking about? Bitch, give me my nipples.
Oh, God. Can you imagine? Snapped.
Triggered. Give my
fucking nipples, bitch. I thought you didn't want them.
Right. Damn, that's crazy. Like, it does take courage though, right? Not even, maybe you're thinking like the act of getting a surgery done, but just freeing yourself from those constraints and that.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? Just freeing yourself from that.
That's fair, but I honestly feel like I'm the same person if I did. Like, that's just my personality. I don't give a fuck about what anybody says. I never have.
Right.
So it's like, I've always been kind of like the black sheep, like awkward, different, obscure person. So really for me, it's like,
That was right in line.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. I can do it. I paid $100 to get my titties chopped off. $100. My insurance paid for all of it. $100.
That's a good deal.
Man.
You know, if somebody hit me with that deal, I don't know if I'm going to be
You know
able to say no. I'm going to be like, you know, say 100.
Take these motherfuckers. Yeah, it's a blessing. Like, it's a blessing.
Yeah, you got me over here just like really thinking like, yeah, I could run so fast. Like, because I be really worried about running. Like, if somebody is about to attack me, I be worried about that. Because, like sometimes like doing Instacart and shit, I'm out here, you know, I be like, yo, if somebody really like came full force at me, I'm a goner. Like, that's a wrap for me.
You're fucking hilarious. First of all, your titties is not gonna prohibit you from whooping somebody's ass.
It's gonna slow me. No, I didn't say the ass whooping. I said running or getting away successfully.
You gonna just turn around and just fuck them up with titties.
Yeah, definitely. This is a stand your ground body. This ain't no running body. This is, you gotta stand and fight your way out this shit. Like,
It's your stand your ground body. Some stand your ground titties, right?
but
here.
nah, yeah, man. I don't know. Ironic, $100, bro. Let me check it out.
I'm saying I should marry motherfuckers just so they can use my insurance and get top surgery. Look,
you should run your own. Look,
I'm about to hustle. Everybody getting their titties taken
top
off.
surgeries, and
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
hilarious.
House of Raw, you know what I'm saying? Board you up,
It's gonna
take
be-
care of you and everything for the first 2 weeks. You ain't got nobody. It's just
Damn.
real. You gotta have somebody to drive you from the home from the hospital.
Wow. What was the craziest reaction to that you received?
Oh my God! But you had such perfect boobs. Why would you do that?
Okay, well, how do you even respond to that?
I said, thanks.
And they're not.
You want them?
perfect.
They're on Kaiser.
Right.
Didn't get my nipples. They're
Fourth
there too.
floor. If you want them
If
that
you want
bad.
'em.
That bad.
Right.
Um,
It's silly. People don't know. That was like their way of like complimenting me.
Right.
They don't. They're just ignorant.
Right.
And they usually apologize right afterwards. Because I just like we were talking earlier about making boundaries. You have to put a healthy boundary up and not personalize shit. I'm like, well, I understand you feel that way.
Right.
I'm so sorry that me losing my titties was
Me losing my titties.
was so devastating for you. Why don't you tell me more how that made you feel?
Right.
You're not fucking.
Right. How are you gonna make it through the week?
Right.
If you're gonna, with your problems, if you
Right.
can't handle mine.
My
Let's talk about that. How are you gonna get through the week? Man. Yo.
people are
People are people.
people.
Any
God
other
bless people.
Any other surgeries coming up? Anything else you
Oh
wanna?
no, I'm good.
You good? Yeah.
That was it. The number one question I think is if I'm trans. I get that. I also get that.
Nah, I was
question
getting
now.
to that.
Oh,
That was next. That was next. I was,
Any more surgery?
Yeah, like-
shit in your tricks up your bag, bitch, nigga, bitch.
anything else going on? that we
What's
need to
your
know?
pronoun?
How raw you about to be in this motherfucker?
Uncut, motherfucker. No, so I tell everybody, you know, the definer should be defined by the defined. Like,
Right.
I don't tell anybody what they should be called. If
Right.
you want to be called whatever, I will respect you. And I ask for the same, you know,
Right.
in return. I guess the easy thing about me is my pronouns are still she and they, them. So
Right.
I also have the they, them. When you take off your titty, you get the they, them. They didn't tell you that. But
Yeah,
get
you
the-
just automatically.
you automatically get the they, them. The
No,
they and
no
the them.
nipples, bitch. You gotta be they
Yeah,
them.
the
That's
slash.
you don't have no choice, but you don't gotta trust. You're they them now.
You get the they, them.
Like, you don't have no nipples. Like, what are we gonna do?
They,
with
them. And just, I don't know, I had to make light of it because it's like, life's too short.
Right.
I'm happy.
Right.
And I'm
that's the most
healed.
important thing, yeah.
And I'm like, I get it.
Right.
Why would somebody's 85-year-old black mother understand my transition?
Right.
Amazing if she does.
Right.
Kudos. I don't have any expectations for anybody to understand something that I just went through.
Right.
So, you know, I identify as non-binary.
Okay.
And for me, non-binary, if we have the spectrum of cisgendered, which is born how you identify, and trans. For me, non-binary is in the middle between the two. Some people like non-binary to explain non-binary as an umbrella under trans, and that's completely valid, you know. But for me, I don't consider myself trans. I consider myself non-binary. I also consider myself female, she, mom, they, them, no titty, raw. Fuck bitches. If you
Yeah.
no, but
Changing my name. Raw. Fuck bitches. Uncut. No nipples. I don't give a fuck. Still fucking bitches.
holla at your girl, boy.
Hey, fuck it. If you like it, I love it. I'm here for it. You're happy.
Yeah.
You seem happier.
I'm elated.
Yeah. You seem free. And I'm glad that you got the desired outcome.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I do.
And thank you for like explaining, like non-binary for me. I always thought it was like cis, trans, and then non-binary.
Could be.
Like, you know, like
Yeah, it's whatever
but
spectrum.
for you to put it in the middle, it was kind of cool because I've never really considered myself non-binary until I just heard it like that. Like, I'm not trans at all.
Right.
I mean, I would take these titties off in a minute, but
Right.
I'm not. But I'm not necessarily. I'm just. I want to be labelless. I think that's what like non-binary is like.
In an
me.
oxymoronic kind
Right.
of way, right? Yeah, it's like it's its own.
It's kind of like
It's its own thing.
I can't be.
It's kind of like how like, because you know all this stuff changes like every other day. Like
Yeah, every day.
there's
Every
like a
day,
new
some day.
sexual like every
Oh
other.
my god!
day.
We have just taken over the whole alphabet. Just in case anybody was wondering.
It's extensive.
It's gone.
And not to invalidate anybody's identification, but god damn, like it's a lot sometimes. And so I understand because there's certain things that I see. I'm in a couple of Facebook support groups, and I done got called out for being insensitive on shit, and I'm like, holy shit, there's like AFAB, turf, and I was like, turf. What the fuck is a turf?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's real.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's how you feel. Oh, I was gonna say, you know, we had androgynous. That was kind of the word that was like, you know, I guess lack of a better concept, what non-binary kind of is now for us. Like, oh, I'm a stud, STEM,
I wear makeup,
AG. I think it depends on what side of the country you're from.
Right.
If you're from New York, you an AG.
You AG for
if
sure.
you white, you probably a butch or
Right.
a dyke. If you from Detroit, you a stud.
Stud. Now, I remember the first time I got called an AG, I had no clue what that was. I was like, nah, I don't know. What's the other one?
AG.
What are the other options? I was like, I don't know what else can I be?
Can I be something?
Because AG,
What's
what does
D?
that stand for?
I
They was
like
like
that.
aggressive. I was like, oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm a Pisces.
I mean, I could be.
I'm a water sign.
I'm a Scorpio. I could be aggressive. I mean, I can't be.
Aren't you a water sign too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, we could
a
be.
little bit.
It's more like mental aggression. For us.
But like, what is that? Because I wear boxers, I'm aggressive. That's kind of
I know that's like violent. A little bit.
right. Damn, it's a domestic violence.
I know because I got boxer briefs. Yeah,
Right. Why is that? Or a stud? What does that even mean? But you want to be called one so bad. I did.
I did.
Sign me up.
I trained to be a stud. You don't even know. I went to stud school. Nigga. I got trained on do-rag rapping,
Man.
sagging just enough. Like
When did you learn how to tie a tie though?
I didn't learn how to tie a tie till I was like 19.
That's still young.
But it was a moment for me.
I made it.
I thought it was.
That's a real rites of passage.
No,
right
it
there.
is. It is when you tie your first tie. Like,
A nigga bitch tying their first tie.
Yo.
You got somewhere to go, bitch.
you got somewhere 3-piece suit on with the vest and the too big. It's super big. It don't fit. It's not cut to your body at all.
Stop, dog.
But you
Stop. I
you don't
definitely
give a
walked
fuck.
into balls.
I fucking had to tuck my shit under this way. I didn't give a fuck. I was in that bitch like, hey, 3-piece suit though. Come here.
I walked in a bar when I was like 18 in Detroit, and I walked like stud business or some shit, nigga. And my little ass had on a fucking, I'm talking about double-breasted black with pink pinstripe. I looked a fucking mess. I looked so goddamn
Dick
stupid.
Tracy looking at came through the motherfucker tried to Dick Tracy these bitches.
That's exactly who the fuck I look like without the hat.
I'm trying to think of the studdiest outfit I've ever had. It was probably I had Tim's
with a jersey.
Yeah, and the hat and the matching hat
with the do-rag, the two-tone do-rag, and some pelly
and the towel hanging out your back pocket.
Do-rag, the other do-rag hanging out because you had a headband.
Yes. Oh god,
that's real. Oh, I go in the photo book and show y'all niggas. I was that nigga bitch.
Yo, I went to an amusement park with that outfit on. That's how it really was.
You was at Six Flags? That's like Six Flags.
No, that was Knott's Farm.
Oh, okay.
That was
not
nice.
Six Flags.
Because you can't wear Tim's to 6 because there's so many mountains. You feel me? You gotta do like
I ain't never been to Six Flags out here.
No, Six Flags out here is like just walking up mountains. It's just
that sounds terrible.
It's mountainy. Yeah, it's real mountainy.
I need to make it so I can just like rent out the entire. That's my dream. I don't want to wait for nothing.
Yeah. Well, you can always lie and say you have a. I don't know. I've never done this, but you could get like an emergency handicap sticker, and it gets you to the front of the line. I heard. I don't know who does that and pretends to be.
They give you one for having no nipples. I got this.
Hey, that's real. They're gonna be like, well, actually, you can't even ride the ride, so.
I have body dysphoria. Every time I stand next to bitches with nipples,
right? Oh, let her go to the front. We don't want her stripping.
That's cool. I didn't know that about handicap.
Yeah. Don't listen. Everybody don't become handicapped because then it won't work anymore. Okay.
Right, I be fucking up a good thing.
Niggas always fucking up a good thing. Raw. I hate this part of the show. I know. It's over. But I love you.
I love you.
To the moon and back.
To the fucking galaxies and beyond.
Yes.
Infinity, pi, all of that.
Yeah, man. You're such an inspiration to me. I appreciate you for things that you've poured into me that you don't even know. So I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on the show.
I'm too dehydrated. I start crying.
Don't do that. Don't start crying.
I love you, Chelly.
I love you, Raw. Hey, this has been Let's Talk Radio. I'm going to catch y'all next week. We got Yell on the show. It's going to be popping. We got an outro. We haven't done outros in forever. Oh, yeah. You know what? Real quick. What's going on with Charlie's Best Workbook?
We trying to get that published.
Yeah, man.
It's
I
done.
got excited when I seen it.
It's done.
And who does your artwork? I mean, they're amazing.
I have an amazing artist by the name of Lizer. She's over in, right now, I think she's in Rotterdam, originally from Austria. Met off of Instagram, did all 60 pages of my book by hand. It's literally epic. I'm just waiting for the rights home for it because I'm not going to settle for just anything. So we're pushing to get something. So Charlie's best work yet. You guys anticipate that. When I do drop that pre-order, jump on it.
And what is it going to be? Like, so is it going to be a journal?
No, it's a book.
Oh, it's a book.
It's actual. Okay. It's about a student who is gender nonconforming, finding their way through school and figuring out their passion.
That is so important.
And
they're
an artist and. Yeah, it's just really cool.
I'm glad you're doing that. I'm glad. I can't wait for that to come out. This weekend, we have an outro. I hope you get to show up to this, too. The Empower DJ P Nasty in the house. Always throwing, like, some bomb functions, but it's going to be a vendor row. We haven't been able to do a vendor row all year, I feel like. So a lot of our Black queer businesses are struggling and could use some support. So especially if you did an unemployment leg, please show up. It's this Sunday. Where we at with it? Vernon, California. That's not far.
Where's that at?
Where is Vernon, California? Anyway, put it in your GPS. Show up.
It can't be that far. 90058.
Yeah, it can't be that far. Show up and show off for your people. We talked about gender and how it's everything and nothing at the same time. I just love the open parenting that you're doing. This was a video that you did, and you and your son were dressed as twins. And I just love how you make sure that he's so comfortable in his skin. And that is just so important. And we were going to talk about that, and I had that picture up. But how old was he there?
Gosh, he was probably about 8.
8, yeah. He's tall now.
He's like my height.
Fuck.
Voice deep.
Tell him I said happy birthday.
I will.
And tell him I said he is so handsome.
I'm gonna tell him that you want him to sing more.
I do. I want him to sing just to me though.
I think we have to FaceTime you and just have to make that happen.
Hey, just tell him I want to just hear him sing to me because he is so amazing.
You have to do the request.
Yeah. Anyway, I love you again. Thank you for
I
coming.
love you.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. You already know I'm your girl, Chelly Chelle, and I love you for real.
Late, late.